Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we are looking at all of the brand new changes with the brand new update 6.21. And as per usual this season, it's a bigger update than I expected. This is kind of right. They do the 6.1, the 6.2, and then when it's the 0.21, the 0.01, that's when we expect to get less stuff, which we of course have today, but there's a lot. So I'm here to keep you up to date. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I keep you up to date on all things Fortnite, and of course touch that like button for me if you're excited. First off, the balloons, and keep in mind I'm filming this 3 minutes after downtime has started, so the new update is not even, there's no gameplay or anything yet available, but we've got the patch notes, we've got some balloons gameplay, so we're kind of going to show off that right away. So let me first go over the balloons and how they're going to work. Epic rarity, it comes with 20 deployable balloons, allows the player to defy gravity by holding up to 6 balloons at a time. The primary fire button to inflate a balloon, and the secondary fire button to let go of a balloon. Alright, so that's how the controls are going to work. Can be found from floor loot, chests, supply drops, llamas, and vending machines. Okay, so basically everything. Note, do not float too high for too long. Balloons only last so long at max build height. So there's all our details for how these are going to work, and I'll show you the trailer here. This is the gameplay we have at this point, just to give you a better understanding of how these things are going to work. All right, so I think these are going to be weird, man. These are going to be super cool. Again, without gameplay, it's hard for me to totally understand how they work, but I think one thing to note there is they were using it in a shopping cart. So are we going to be able to use these in ATKs, in in the brand new vehicle as well, the Quad Crasher? We'll see. I'm sure many of you already know that by the time you're watching it, so I'll let you play with it, enjoy it, and have your fun. We got to get into some more controversial changes that this update brings. First off, couple bug fixes just with Playground, updated the Porta Challenge grenade names, and improved clarity of where to throw Porta Challenge grenades. I haven't tackled Playground at all with the new update, but just letting you know about that. They have vaulted 3 weapons this update, this patch, and here they are: the semi-auto sniper, the guided missile, and the dual pistols. What? These items will remain available in Playground mode, so if you are a big fan, which I gotta be honest, the dual pistols were a part of my main setup. That was what I ran as my secondary from my shotgun. I took that usually over SMGs, unless I had a P90, of course. So you know, I'm not mad, obviously. Like, I think that keeps Fortnite fresh. Vaulting items, adding new items in, that's just, you know, you got to do what you got to do. What do you think of that? Semi-auto, got to be honest, never picked. You know, I don't care about that. Guided missile, I don't really care about that either. Not my style. And dual pistols, yeah, well, I've said my thoughts on that. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Did you use any of these in your main setup? We'll see. We'll see how it affects it. I mean, I'm probably just going to go back to the SMG as my secondary. At this point, I think that's the best call. This one is the controversial one, the main controversial one. Here it is. 25% of explosive damage will now penetrate through structures and the environment. So if you hate nade launchers already, which I'm a guy who I like using the nade launcher, that's still, I think most people would prefer the RPG lately, especially solos I would debate it, but grenade launcher, if you got the aim, the arc down, which I've been using a lot, it's been my favorite weapon for a while, you can do some damage, and now it's going to hit people through their builds. So we'll see how this plays out. I feel like this is going to be an angering thing for some people, maybe even myself. But again, I got to try it out. I try not to give opinions on things until I actually play with it in game, because, you know, how can I bash something or love something like this, right, where it's kind of vague until I actually can get a feel for it without getting a feel for it. I need to get a feel for it before I say my opinion. So that's a controversial one, though. We'll see how that plays out over the next week of Fortnite. Next up, the Grappler. When grappling as a vehicle passenger, the velocity of your vehicle is factored into the grappling force, okay? Only occurs in instances where vehicle velocity will be a net gain to grapple force. Grappling as a vehicle passenger will now cause the vehicle to travel in a straight line to its destination rather than traveling in an arc. So that second point makes sense. I don't fully understand this one, so the first point, because I don't think I've ever grappled as a passenger in a vehicle. I've just never really tried it. I've had a buddy do it while I was driving, and I think it means, because when you grapple, or when you used to, I should say, you'd grapple, you'd be moving fast, but it'd kind of like jerk your vehicle and then you'd go forward. I think that's what it's referencing to. It's going to be more of a smooth notion. Again, if I'm wrong or if you have a lot of insight into this, leave a comment down below. I'll pin you so everyone else can read it, and then we can all get a good understanding of this. Next up, gameplay-wise, just a repeat from my video earlier today, glider redeploy. Glider redeploy is remaining. It's sticking around. People, there's been some feedback, negative and positive, but it's been more positive than negative, apparently, because glider redeploy, they're not getting rid of it, but they have changed a couple of things with it. I mentioned it today, but we'll go into the audio changes to discuss this. So here are the audio changes. Intensified field hunter crossbow fire sounds. I haven't picked this weapon up once, but I think it's pretty obvious what that means. Reduce the volume of cube monsters and dynamic spawners, and it's now easier to hear gliders while shooting or harvesting. So that glider one is to do with the glider redeploy, right? Like you're shooting, you're harvesting, so many sounds going on. You can't hear people coming a lot of the time. That's a great change. Of course, there's some other bug fixes, things like that. I'll have these linked down below if you want to read more detail into this. But one bug fix I am going to mention, because it's a big one, is they once again fixed the delay between using multiple small shields. So this bug was present three or 4 weeks ago. I don't know when it was, a while ago, where you drink your small shield and you can't drink the second one right away. You got to like wait a second. There's a delay. That's fixed. Just something little, but most of you have probably noticed it. It's better now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you today. I'll be looking out to see downtime just started, so we'll be seeing if there's leaks coming out, secrets, map changes, anything like that. I'll have another video up later tonight before I go to bed if something else drops. Thanks for being here. Once again, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Touch that like button for me and stick around for a little bit of gameplay. Enjoy.
Good to go.
I'm campfiring.
Okay. I got a big.
Yep.
Or do you want to just kill zombies?
Big. Might as well, dude.
There's a big boy zombie coming for you, so careful. Yeah, that one.
Dude.
It almost might be worse to kill zombies, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Distract him. 3 seconds.
Here, I'll shoot him.
Dude, come on!
Dude, he's literally on a mission for you.
Let me kill him. Like,
Slurp. Pop the slurp, because that'll take less time to pop, and then I'll stack too big. Dude, last team.
I'm gonna stack bigs.
Okay, I'm at 2 bigs.
Okay.
Last team. I'm like 999, 500, 800. Oh, dude, these guys have a super fort. I'm gonna sneak down and I'm just in the woods here. They're northwest of me.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I have 900 wood, 500 brick, 800 metal. If you need any.
Can you maybe just a little bit of brick, a little bit of metal? I'm going all brick and metal. Let's do it.
Metal right there. These guys don't even know, dude. If these guys peek for too long, I'll be able to get.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna get this.
I have a grapple as well.
Oh! Here, I'm gonna rocket launch them.
Yeah, do it. Below, right?
There. Yeah. Like you see them west, right?
Let's take high ground.
Dude, I don't know why this guy isn't fighting back.
Dude, I got sniped out of the air. I gotta retreat.
No worries. No, I'm gonna rocket spam. Hit one for 100. Hit one for 100.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep the rocket spam up.
Can't believe he sniped me in the air.
Yeah, no, you just pop your bigs. I'm buying time.
Buy time. I'm campfiring right now. It's 30 them. They're both above you. Almost killed one.
Yeah, dude. Oh. I trapped one. One of them's down. Okay, last one's on me. What do you want to do?
I'm coming. Wait. He's booking it.
He bailed.
Let's end him, dude.
You just want to get it? Okay, 25, 21.
26.
Dude,
Give me the snipe.
This guy.
Ah, let's go. Good work, man. I had
6.
14. Dude, he sniped me mid-air.
No, I heard that. That's what
I can't believe that.
That's impressive. Good on him.
I'm still trying to figure out how to use this mechanic, but the RPG take high ground. Yeah, we got to work on it. But that was a good game. GG's.
Hey.